This is the summary video for the lot management and the web management overview. If we click on LotSoftX.com and start the demo and quickly go to the bottom and log in as an HOA board member, click go. We'll be presented with a, obviously I typed in the password incorrectly, and now here we go. And so then it opens up what we call the Lot and Web Content Management Control Center, and it's broken up into three areas: lot management, web content management, and lot and web content management reports. So we're going to quickly just go over what some of these things do, and then in the details we'll go over just exactly how to accomplish many of the tasks of the HOA board member. The first thing here would be to actually create and maintain the association. This would have information about the name of your neighborhood association, your block watch program name, your current dues, late charges, things of that nature. And here is where you then add the streets that are within your HOA, and then events. And in events you can add any kind of event you might want to log to a lot. However, some of the events are fixed. Things that are of a financial nature are fixed and already established in the system, and this is required in order for the system to work appropriately. Then you can add your HOA board positions as well, and then the areas that fall under your block watch program. A really nice feature is to create batch email. Under here, HOA board members can actually create a batch email that can go out to all lot owners who have valid email addresses. But the other nice thing is you can also generate a report from there that shows you folks who do not have email addresses, so you'll know who's not receiving the email about whatever the subject may be. It could be to make suggestions on a deed of restriction change or something like that. Very nice feature. Next is where we add the actual lots that are contained in your HOA, and then we can edit those very same lots. Here you can actually then add an event to a specific lot if you need to. And here's where we can upload attachments, where if you looked at some of the other summary videos, things like your deed of restrictions or bylaws, your minutes, your newsletters, and things like that, this is where that occurs. And here under Edit Register Properties, this is where you get a list of lot owners who have requested their property be registered so they can receive a valid lot code. And here's where you build and manage all the committees within your HOA as well. And the last thing under lot management is create a data export. And here you have options where you can pick options to export data that then can be used, let's say, in an Excel spreadsheet to create labels, or possibly a mailing labels or letters to go out. So very nice feature to export data, especially since you can pick the data sets that you want to create. So we can actually collapse that, and now we can just look at the web content management piece. And here's where we actually manage and edit those panels we were looking at if you watch some of the other summary videos, that's where I kept mentioning the 3 panels. Here's where we can go and add text that can either be of a fixed nature or of a very dynamic nature, and that's where we do that here. And these other options allows the HOA board members to edit items for sale. If they want to remove things, they can do that here. Same thing with the suspicious activity, yard sales, beautification. And here, if you recall, under beautification, if you watched that video, this is where the HOA board member can provide a solution and a cost of that as well. And same thing for suggestion box, and to edit attachments as well. So an HOA board member can actually remove an attachment if they added one by mistake or decided that it is so old that it really is just taking up a lot of space and is not necessary to be there. And this is where they can manage that as well. So again, there's the lot management piece, and then there's the web content management portion as well. And again, in the detail videos, we're going to go over how to do some of these things in great detail. And we'll collapse that. And the last thing is the lot and web content management reports. And here you can produce a whole lot of different reports. It may not seem like a lot of reports. Some are of a finance nature. Others are going to be just wanting to see what your current delinquent lots are, and full lot detail, which this report, if you've got a lot of lots, may take a while because it's giving you every bit of information about every lot in your HOA. Could take as long as 2 minutes to actually run if you have in excess of 200 or 300 lots within your homeowners association. But the interesting thing is that a lot of times these reports are really not necessary because you have access to all this information in real time under, let's say, the lot management piece, and let's say editing a lot if you just needed to find out something about a specific lot. And so you could quickly go there instead of running a report. So really there was not a whole lot of need to generate a whole lot of different reports, but we felt like these are ones that folks would find most useful. So that is a summary overview of the lot and web content management tools provided by the LotSoftX software.